Hey viewers, if you would like to get too soon trending news videos, please subscribe to our channel, Daily Talent Show, and stay with us. In an exclusive interview with Express.co.uk, Diversity and Britain's Got Talent star Jordan Banjo talked about his perfect wedding day, the paranoia he felt as a first-time parent, and how he's excited to become a father for the third time. In an exclusive interview with Express.co.uk, Diversity's Jordan Banjo 30 talked about his dream wedding, the anxieties he had as a first-time dad, and how he and his wife were getting ready to welcome their third and last kid. In a broader interview regarding Food Waste Action Week, the KISS radio host, who made his debut on Britain's Got Talent in 2009, discussed his family life. Jordan has talked about how he doesn't have enough hours in the day as a busy father of two, which is what motivated him to join the campaign. After being shocked to see that families waste up to 2.5 days annually preparing food they don't end up eating, the dancer teamed up with Love Food Hate Waste to assist homes in reducing their food waste. After 2 years of lockdown had put their wedding on wait, Jordan and his bride Naomi Courts eventually got married last year. The celebrity thought back on how incredibly perfect the day had turned out. Last summer, the couple got married at Ashridge House in Hertfordshire, which used to be the royal home of King Henry VI and his daughter Princess Elizabeth I. He added, "It was the dream day, I'll be honest with you. I know a lot of people say this, but before we were married, I was on tour for 4 months," the speaker said with pride about his wife. "It was 6 weeks until the wedding when I returned from my tour, so I would love to say, I'll take credit for that, since everyone has been telling me, oh my God, it was beautiful. Where did you get the idea for that?" Jordan made a joke, saying, "My massive brain, that was all me. Really, it was all my wife. She took care of everything. She truly did make the day absolutely stunning. I can't lie to you, having the kids there was absolutely terrible. The kids come in as flower girls and page boys, even while they're heading down the aisle, and I could see the personality of my 2 children. When my daughter entered, everyone turned to stare at you. She was carrying a single flower, which she began to act like a sword." He laughed and said, "She was like, yeah, and started pointing it at people. While my son simply stopped, froze, and stared. He wouldn't move, so I had to sprint up the aisle to pick him up and carry him downstairs. And then there are my son's and daughter's 2 personalities. My son tends to be a little more reticent, whereas my daughter is incredibly self-assured and gregarious." The Eat Well for Less host continued by talking about his thoughts on his wife and him having a third child. He said, "I'm excited, but I'm tired already. I'll be honest with you, I'm the first to say, oh, stop going on about it, mate. Everyone always says, oh, you won't get any sleep. However, you don't get much sleep, trust me on this. We'll be a little more at ease, therefore I believe that our sleep and rest will be a little better this time." Jordan continued by explaining how, at the birth of his 4-year-old son Cassius, his anxieties as a first-time father caused him to have many restless nights. "I think the reason you don't sleep after having your first baby is partly because they're up through the night, and partly because you're so paranoid about anything happening," the celebrity, who is also a father to a 3-year-old daughter named Mimi, stated. "You're just sitting there gazing at them. However, I believe that since this is our third, everything should go more smoothly and with a little more ease." Jordan and Love Food Hate Waste have partnered to urge families in the UK to freeze leftovers and make meals that are meant to be eaten more than once in order to reduce waste of time and money. "We're squandering 2.5 days preparing food that is merely thrown away and unfinished, and upon hearing that, I immediately thought that was an enormous amount of time," he said. He went on to say of the campaign, "You're saving time and money, so it's kind of a win-win."